very well liked at the school that he's at right now. He's a charmer, so he kind of knows, and he's very, very sociable. So he'll come up and say, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? But he also does that over and over and over again. So some kids are not quite sure what to do with that because they get a little overwhelmed because, you know, he's so in your face. So it kind of depends on the child, but luckily he has a lot of, you know, there are a lot of people that really do love him.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there any more questions or should I wrap up?
I have a question. It's Mrs. Rossi's class. Hello.
Hi.
This is Nasia.
Hi, Nasia. So, do you mean because they know they have it? Okay, a lot, like right now, Evan, I don't think he understands that he's any different than anybody else. Should I be talking that way?
Yeah,
okay. I don't think he understands that yet, but as children get older and they become adults and they become teenagers, it kind of depends. I think you might have seen in the video how some of the kids were kind of saying that it is hard. Because they have so much going on inside that they want to talk about, that they really want to communicate, but a lot of them have a little bit of a harder time. So I think it kind of depends on the person. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Do you mind taking another question?
Sure, and then I'll wrap it up because I know everybody has to pack up.
Mr. Zola?
Yes.
Okay, could the Williams syndrome be inherited?
Do you inherit?
Can it be inherited?
Oh, very good question. The only way that you would inherit Williams syndrome is if you yourself have Williams syndrome and then you have a child, you or your partner, and then it's a 50-50 chance.
And Miss Dariano asked, have you seen an improvement in Evan with his difficulties?
I have, yes. And it's really, really because of all of the therapies and all of the professionals that work with him to help him and the time that we have to spend at home, too.
Two more.
Okay.
Hi, Pierce. Do you have a question, buddy?
I have Pierce. He has a question for you.
Okay.
Question. How did Evan react in the hospital and talking to doctors? How he reacts?
You know what, Pierce? I will tell you that he's still not a huge fan of doctors. I mean, how many people really are? But when he was younger, he really had a horrible doctor phobia, and he had a really hard time going to the doctors, and he would always, and then actually after he learned how to, after he was potty trained, that was always an excuse that he had to go to the bathroom. I gotta go potty, I gotta potty, I gotta potty. So he would get out of the room because he didn't want to see the doctors. But he has gotten so much better. He can get through a whole dentist appointment now without crying, which is like incredible. So that's a good question. Thanks, Pierce.
Miss Latzenheiser.
This is Miss Latzenheiser.
You guys are doing good with this.
I know, it'd be much better than
Miss
Yeah.
Latzenheiser, what's your question?
Do we have a question? Do you have a question, Maria? And half my class is in there.
Yeah, I answered a lot of their questions.
All right.
All right, so should I wrap up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you switch, guys, back to my presentation just really, really quick?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody that zoomed in, that joined in. I shared the link to my whole presentation. Can you go back to like the big screen where all of the, yeah, can you go to the one where it talks about the walk? Right in the middle, right in the middle.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. I wanted to let you guys know that I sent the link to you all, actually to every teacher in the whole school. So you can access all of these different websites and videos, check them out, share them with people. We are actually having our walk for Williams syndrome, our awareness walk this year, and it's actually right outside of Philadelphia. So we're so excited because it's only about 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away. And I will probably hang up posters and stuff for that, but it would be so incredible if I saw some of the students from our school there. That would like make my day. And there'll be bounce houses and face painting and things like that. But the more money that we raise at these walks, the more research can be done, and the better all of their lives can be, individuals with Morning syndrome. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I can't ask Marsha.
I have Marsha.
Guys, you know what? First of all, of course, I want to thank Mrs. Putman happened to our chromosomes when babies are being conceived and born. The other thing is, I want to say thank you to Harsha and Kaylin and Leah and Valerie and all those students who ran around today. They came in at their lunch, they came in at their recess in order to be really well prepared today for this Zoom session and just made it go along smoother.
It was really smooth.
And you guys were amazing up here running the technology. And I think you saw Harsha and Leia like dive under the thing.
Yeah,
I know. So, you know, guys, thanks so much for failing forward with us and trying something that's new and different. And I think this, instead of just talking to the 25 children in this room, Mrs. Putman got to talk to almost 100 people today through this technology. So let's talk about spreading the word. So if you get a blue bandana on March 13th, there's two organizations. There's Williams syndrome
And duplicate 15.
and Duke 15. Both of our Osage families are Osage family members are both blue.
And Nicholas and Evan, they're buddies.
Yeah,
They hang out.
that's cool. That's so cool. So thank you guys for coming to Design Lab. Let's give Mrs. Putman a round of applause. Thank you. Yay! You guys can hang this one. Yes.
Hi, it's Miss Miller. Can you pick up?
Miss Miller.
Bye.